So the importance of mentorship specifically for Black males in America, but in the education sector today, is incredibly important. Why? Because we need young men to be able to see representation. What does it look like to be a doctor or lawyer? Not even a doctor or lawyer, a good person, a role model, to have ethics, to have honesty, to have integrity, right? Mentorship is the catapult that can help these young men be able to see and envision within themselves who they are, who they want to be, and ultimately the legacy that they want to leave someday. And so I wholeheartedly believe in mentorship. I believe in lift them while I climb. Why? Because if I'm an individual and I have mentees, and mentees can see what I'm doing, and then I can say, hey, young king, don't touch the stove. This is why I touched the stove, but here's an alternative route that can now allow you to still have the same sensation, the same feeling, but to allow you to skip a couple of different steps. That can empower you, that can motivate you, and that can also save you time. I always say the number one phrase used in the world is, if I knew back then what I know now. And I challenge anyone out there, the number one used phrase in the world is, if I knew back then what I know now. Now think about if each of us or anyone had a mentor that can say, hey, listen, back then I wish I would have went to school and I would have did 2 degrees because I was paying for it, and I would have to pay that money back, but I would have got a degree for the price, 2 for the price of 1. Or I wish I would have slowed down and actually built my literacy, or I wish I would have paid attention more in math, because math correlates to entrepreneurship, and entrepreneurship, correlates to self-employment, and self-employment is autonomy, whatever it may be. But if you understand the reality of mentorship saves lives, mentorship inspires people, and it ultimately helps the next generation realize their potential.